Biophilia. What really is biophilia? Biophilia is derived from two words, which is bio and phileo. Phileo means love and bio means nature. So when you combine the two words, it just means it's the love for nature, which forms the word biophilia. My name is Wahinya Ken, Creative Director, Green Building Living Limited Company. In Green Biophilic Living, our main focus is seeing how we can integrate our buildings or the building industry with nature, or how we can basically bring nature into the green building industry. Why do we want to do this? It's because nature is a very important element in our livelihood. Nature heals, nature brings calmness. Studies really show that a person who lives around nature, as you can see that I am, is a person who is able to be healthy, their mental capacity, their wellness, their calmness. I mean, because nature really speaks to us, and you cannot really separate a man from nature. So that's what we do. How can we integrate buildings that have nature? How can we build, and not only in our homes and the residential areas, but also in our offices? How can offices have nature? How can hospitality industry embrace nature? And because nature, you cannot really separate a man from nature, because nature is an element that a person needs or is supposed to live. Actually, that's how the world was orchestrated. Man and nature are one. Man and nature live in a symbiosis relationship. So green biophilic living brings in the element of nature in our built industry. And that's why we are partnering with a lot of real estate companies. We are partnering with a lot of architectural companies, interior designers, and seeing how we can actually make this a policy in our country and even in Africa, whereby we can live together with nature, even as our technology is advancing. So, but apart from just buildings and nature, there is a lot of facets that is attached to green biophilic living, because when you think about nature, it is something that is wide. So we are thinking about how can we also integrate things like net zero strategies. How can we come up with decarbonization strategies? How can we fight global warming and the release of GHG gases? How can we live together while conserving nature in many other formats, including how can we also bring the recycling industry into play? So as much as green biophilic living is integrated with the built industry, there is a wide range of fields that are connected to nature that we are supposed to also reach out to. So yeah, basically that's what we are building. That's what we are creating as a company. And the future of this is seeing many buildings having nature within them, because it is an important element. And not only buildings, but even our cities. How can we fill our cities with nature? How can we live with nature together? How can hotels, how can offices, how can these living areas that people are placed in, how can we have the natural element placed in them? So that's what we are doing, and that's what we are building, and that's what we are looking for even in the near future. And mainly, how can Africa also start embracing their natural native cultures?